Were you aware that an executive order was signed making English the official language of the United States? Because if you were not aware, you want to stay tuned through this whole entire video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe now, because we're going to go into details of this executive order. On March 1st, 2025, the President of the United States signed an executive order making English the official language of the United States. Now, you might have already thought some way, somehow, that, everyone assumed that English was already the official language. And unfortunately, it was not. President Trump has signed an executive order making it official. So, how does that impact your business? Well, first and foremost, if you have government contract where you're doing business with the United States government, now you're going to have to ensure that your employees, subcontractors, or any other contractors you have out there, you have to ensure that they know how to speak English. Yes, because if they do not know how to speak English, what those individuals are going to be set up for, you're going to have outside people that will go out there and report your company to indicate that your employees or your contractors or subcontractors cannot speak English. So that's going to be highly important. But also what this does for language services, let's take a look at this. So back during an executive order 13166, and this executive order required federal agencies to provide translation services. However, going forward, since this new executive order has been signed by President Trump, they're no longer required to provide translation services. That's what this executive order means. So what's essentially going to happen, you're probably more than likely going to have companies that follow suit with this executive order. They're going to fall right in line and start to pretty much make English their official policies. So what else does this mean for other companies out there? So workplace policies that are in place now that are in other languages, they only have to put them in English now. So those companies change and make their policies English only. That's going to put a restriction to only hiring employees who can speak English. Now, look at hiring practices. Hiring practices for employers going forward. A lot of the employers who follow suit, what's going to happen, they're only going to hire employees that can speak English fluently. If those individuals can't speak English, they're more than likely not going to hire them. So you start to look at marketing and customer service. Those companies before, where they were providing translation services and providing documentation in other languages, providing customer service in other languages, what's probably going to happen going forward, those companies that follow an English only speaking policy are not going to provide any other type of customer service or marketing promotions in any other language but English. For training and compliance, those companies who choose to follow English as their only language, they are no longer going to provide training and compliance in any other language but English. So that's going to affect a whole bunch of people, where if you can't speak English, you're just going to be left out. With all these executive orders that are going to come out, they're going to impact businesses and they're going to impact individuals and families. So I'm going to create another YouTube channel to deal with non-business matters that's going to focus on personal matters only. It is very important for me to create this second channel. I will keep you apprised when the second channel is up and running. What I don't want to do is mix business and personal and family matters in a business channel. So that's why it's essential for me to create this separate channel so I can focus on those executive orders. And I can tell you on the second channel where it's going to focus on the executive orders. So this is mainly going to focus on your finance and health matters for the second channel. I will let you know when the second channel is up and running. I'm going to have it up and running within the next couple of weeks. So go ahead and subscribe and like this video, because I want to make you aware of all of our upcoming video releases. And I want to keep you aware of when I put the second channel out there, because again, it's going to focus on the executive orders, financial matters, and health matters to empower individuals and families.